Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Gemini, your new moon, to the full moon in Capricorn, June 2021. I am your reader, Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lions, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi. Hey, my gems. Hope you are not just outrageous, not just truly outrageous, but you continue to be truly, truly, truly outrageous, because I am Generation X, and that always comes into my mind when I do Gemini read. Can't help it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Sit back, enjoy yourself. This is only a 5-card draw we are doing here. It is not a timeless read. It is very much about a specific timeline. We are looking at the new moon in Gemini, as I said, your new moon for the year, June 10th, 6:52 a.m. It goes new, so it's dark moon before that. A little tricky in Taurus, feeling that. But then it goes void, of course, at 1:36 p.m. all times Eastern. I'm in New York. You notice that New Yorkers so rarely mention that they're from New York. But so it's going to go void, of course, so not great for, you know, intention work. Rest if you can. I know it's a Thursday. It may not be so easy to rest during the day, but it does go, the moon goes into Cancer on Friday the following day, June 11th, 3:23 a.m. So it takes a little while to move into that, but certainly a good time for doing more 4th house, home, emotional kind of stuff. But then we are looking at this entire read being a 2-week timeline, a waxing moon from new to full in Capricorn. Sorry, I have a dog ear there. The page turned over. June 24th to 40 p.m. So what's a waxing read? It's what you need. These are what do I need reads. What do I need to know, right? What do I need to cast for, intend? And that's why the 5-card draw. 1 card from 5 different decks, each one representing one of the 5 magical elements, fire, earth, air, water, spirit, as well as each one is consecrated to different voices of different pantheons that I am intricately contracted, apparently, to work with and then through me in this life to serve Virgo that I am. Now, I will mention Mercury is retrograde in Gemini, which is, you know, it's like, that's Hermes. Now, I had a vision a long time ago. I don't know if it was a visitation or it was a vision where Hermes sort of came to me, and it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't the Rockettes, right? It wasn't the Star Spangled Banner. It was just a little drive-by vision. And he's like, oh, that's my game, Hermes game. Right? It's like it's all happening for us, not to us, but every time we choose to see it's happening to us, that's the quantum path we go down until we get, oh, somehow this is happening for us, because he is a trickster god and a messenger and all that. So that being said, a couple of things before these cards hit the table. Really important. Number 1, I still don't get why people thumbs down on readings. It doesn't really happen that much on mine, but I see it all over YouTube. Of course, I watch other readers, and that tells me one of 2 things. Either, number 1, you know it's not your reading and you're mad at it because it's a general read. You can't do anything but a general read on YouTube, right, for thousands of people. The other is that it is your read, but you don't like it. And neither response is necessarily mature. So I tend not to see that on my channel, but I even thumbs up on videos that don't resonate with me because it helps send, you know, changes the algorithm. So maybe somebody who really needs it can find it, and that's all part of synchronicity in the divine plan, blah, blah, blah. The other thing, because it is a general read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. And both feet on the floor if you can. If you can't, it's cool, whatever. But focus on your breath, particularly being an air sign, if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can, that you need, that we all need this new to full. Good. I am so done explaining this, and I'm sure you're tired of hearing it. You have to say it in every reading. It's just how YouTube works. Except that all the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box with lots of lovely links to look at, which is a lot of alliteration. Enough. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, I'm doing this on a Sunday, and I do keep holy the Sabbath day, except when you're a mystic. Every day is the Sabbath day. It was lovely this morning. So let's get up in this gig. We're going to start with the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I have to say her name that way. It's imperative. This is going to be our element of fire. I should say your element of fire. I have no planets in Gemini. Oh, God, please breathe. Lots of Gemini men in my life. My dad, for starters. So I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism, please. We have one card, please, an element of fire, a magical spell card for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video. Receiving this reading, please. What is their element of fire that they need to really focus upon? Oh, friendship. Friendship, that's the perfect blendship. Get out it, dig, dig, dig. Little spell fragment on here. Bring to me friendship true. Sharing, laughter, understanding too. For the well-being of all with harm to none, right? As I will it, so let it be done. It's a lovely little spell thing. It is very much element of air, that understanding, right? Sharing, right? Usually done verbally, unless it's like, you know, sharing a meal, breaking bread. Laughter, definitely element of air. You can't laugh without air. And understanding, which is one of the graces in the solar plexus. Carolyn Mace's work, my book, Words of Grace, if you want to check it out on Kindle. To draw in the grace of understanding is understanding somebody without needing to know all the story of it, right? It's like I do that all the time with people. I'm like, you don't have to tell me the whole story. I can feel your pain. I love you. I'm so sorry you are suffering through this. I understand. And if you're an empath, it helps kind of release eventually what is not yours. Just saying. But this feels lovely. So there's your element of fire. To ground that for the element of earth, the crystal oracle, the voices of Archangel Ariel, my personal archangelic lineage, one of the archangels of earth, powers of the north, the archangel of nature, and the archangel of Lyons. Archangel, you get it. Breathe. Every morning I sit with Ariel, or rather, she sits around me. Please breathe. My beloved Archangel Ariel, please, one card in clarity. For the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, please leave the card in my hand. What is the Crystal Oracle? Tony Carmine Salerno's beautiful, beautiful, and it really is an oracular deck. It truly has given me and a lot of my clients a lot of very, very clear messages, as well as a stone to work with, right? To hold on to, a touchstone. Watch my video on the channel, Remembering Grace. It's all about jewelry and rocks. So please, my beloved Archangel Ariel, with this with this friendship spell, what's the stone they need to work with? Gemini to cap. Clear quartz. Yay. That's so element of air. Clear quartz is the white candle of magic. Just saying, right? You know, it's like it's all the colors are in the color white, however you want to see that. It's not racist. It's just science. So, you know, you can get a clear quartz to do anything, but of course, I always work it with other stones. I mean, I do have some like laser wands that I will work with purely one-on-one. Hello. Oh, it's clear quartz. It's under C, not Q. Hold on one second. Clear quartz. And with friendship, that's lovely. I mean, you're not going to sink Atlantis, blessing a crystal, with friendship. So your keywords here: harmony, meditation, protection, and infinite possibilities, which is really what clear quartz is. You can't tell me I don't have a piece of clear quartz just hanging out right here. Oh, here's a nice, right by Zeus. Right, this is a generator. Right, so infinite possibilities. I could take this and do anything with it. Kind of hard to curse somebody with it, you know. But I'm finding at the end of the day, blessing or curse, it's all the same to the gods and the archangels, because we see polarity, they don't. So, so harmony, meditation, protection, and infinite possibilities. Clear quartz crystal. Clear quartz crystal, that sounds bad. Clear quartz crystal can be programmed with whatever qualities you desire. For just like you, this crystal is full of infinite possibilities. Magic. This card is asking you to reflect on all that you would love to have and to achieve in life. Make a list. And then mentally infuse this card, or alternately a real quartz crystal, because they ain't hard to find considering the planet is made up of a huge percentage of it, with all the qualities and things you wish to manifest. Carry this card or crystal with you. Imagine walking around with an oracle card. No. Keep it close to your heart and mentally envisage your life as you would like it to be. So certainly you get a pendant, you get a ring, just do that. Set realistic goals for yourself and repeat this ritual daily until your goals are reached. Then set new goals. Remember, all is possible if you believe it. Just make sure it is truly what your heart desires. Life is a journey, not a destination. Well, life is a highway, and I'm going to ride it all night long. So that peace, that harmony, that protection, I think the protection part of that is really that saying, well, it's infinite possibility. But why I went like that, why everything is possible, once you understand the quantum, everything is mapped, everything is scripted. Every possible every time you say yes, another version of you goes off and says no, and vice versa. Oh, there's so many different versions of me that I have seen as a visionary and a clairvoyant that I've been like, oh dear, yeah, I could see myself doing that, but I'm so glad that's not me right now. So with friendship, right, this can really, really be about bringing that harmony into your life. Collaborating with others, and again, very high element of air here, right? Friendship, true, not false friendship, right? Sharing, laughter, understanding too. I mean, it's very light. So this is lovely, 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 lovely. Let's get your element of air. We've got your fire is friendship, your earth is clear quartz. This is the healing with the angels oracle. Who is the healing angel? And this being your element, you might want to, I would really suggest that for anybody watching these 5-card draws with the elements. It's like whatever your element is, there's probably going to be, they're giving me the word vibrational leverage, right? That's where you're going to be able to work in. I have planets in all 4 elements, so am I the avatar? Don't be blue. Am I blue? Oh my god, I just put Ang and let's just move on. Breathe. Ah, yes. My angels and archangels of air, and the element of air, the direction of the east, the Raphaelites, the rising sun. Please, the element of the east, grant us for this Gemini collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. Who is the legion of healing angels, usually named in this deck by function rather than by name, that they need to call upon, think about, meditate on, and focus on all that element of air stuff to feed, right? The air feeds the fire of friendship and is grounded and blesses that clear quartz. This new moon in Gemini, their new moon, waxing to full in Capricorn. New love. Now, new love, maybe, but they're going to be Marianne Williamson in Return to Love, and this is a paraphrase. I rarely get it right on unless it's in perfect meter, like Course in Miracles. And she is a teacher of Course in Miracles. Yeah, I know she ran for president. This is talking like decades before this, Return to Love, her first book. She said, love is a rose, right? So imagine a red rose, right? The stem, the friendship, the blossom, the romance. Separate the blossom from the stem. You have a thing of beauty that will quickly wither and die, but nurture the stem. The bud will bloom and fall. Continue to nurture it. It will bud and bloom again and again and again. So if this is kind of the romantic thing that you want, and this is a waxing moon read during Mercury retrograde in Gemini, oh, and Saturn retrograde, right? It's just like ex-lover flash flood around here. Like fending them off, bullets and bracelets. No, not now. I'm in hermit mode. I'm working. So to have that friendly vibe, to even be like, if this is very much the new love that I've been praying for and wanting and intending, right? Then let it start with a real friendship, right? At that foundation. I have this spell that I do, a spell process, call it what you want. It's called From Lover to Brother. Well, I date men, right? So sometimes I'm able to do that. Sometimes it's like, oh my God, we're not lovers, you're my brother. I mean, we're all brothers and sisters, but to change that love dynamic, right? Because sometimes it's hard to go back. But if you start with friendship and then it goes there, you always have that friendship if it's really, truly a true friendship. All right. Great. Here's your element of water, the Whispers of Love Oracle. which is the voices of the higher selves of all involved. Now, I am going to say, because we have friendship and new love here, this has got to be a soul contract read. In my experience on planet Earth right now, there are only two types of soul contracts, twin flames and soulmates, and you have more than one. You have like thousands of twin flames and thousands of soulmates throughout one lifetime. Please, if you can, I doubt it's in the description box for these, check out the video by Matt Kahn. He's the last card down, the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra Deck. Soulmate, soul contracts, twin flames, and soulmates redefined. I know I say it a lot because it just clarifies it so much. His definition is truly inspired and seen from an 8th dimensional point of view. So the Akashic records and all that. So let's see, what is your element of water? Because higher selves, breathe. Right? Like if you want to grow something in the earth, you need the water, right? You need the fire of the sun, the warmth, you need the air, the carbon dioxide and the oxygen exchange and all that. So, the higher selves of all involved. This feels lovely. Please, one card in clarity. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Okay, one card in clarity for the Gemini Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading, please. What is their element of water, the whisper of love from their higher selves, and the higher selves of all involved, to really water the earth of the quartz, right? That infinite possibility, right? And calling in the healing angels of new love. And what would the healing angel of new love do but help them heal, right? With bringing new love, perhaps to an old friendship, or perhaps an old lover, that a new friendship is available to build here. So please clarify this. What is the dominant water element for these gems, this their new moon? To Cap, have patience. Yeah, good luck, Gem. Love is patient and kind always. Yeah, particular, but I see the challenge there, right? So this is something for a waxing moon that you can build day by day by day. Because the part of you that's not patient is not bad. It's not wrong. I mean, absolutely, you can look at that and even be friendly with that. It's like, I get it, honey. You want this now. Of course you do. And that's okay. But this is fear, right? Impatience is, and impatience, if not dealt with, usually turns into jealousy. And if jealousy is not dealt with, it turns into envy, the deadly sin of the third eye. It's in my book. It's in Carolyn Mace's work, right? Just, you see what I mean if you go there. So rather just say, you know what? Love is patient. I want to be more patient, but I'm going to be patient with my own impatience. In other words, I'm going to be friendly to myself here. But I do feel like for a bunch of you, because it is the retrograde in your very sign, your planet, right, essentially your ruler in your sign, that there is somebody coming back into your life here. And that's why the infinite possibilities in that, you know, to meditate, right? The word meditation is in there, on this new feelings of love, and have patience with yourself and all of this as this unfolds, because there's an infinite possibility. If there is a romantic tinge here, and I would think this deck would have said romance or something like that, but it's not telling you exactly what this is in a general read. Now, if you want to go deeper on this, you can book me. I'm really easy to book, actually. Find me on Facebook Messenger, right? I check that regularly because I get notifications, right? Twitter, all my deets are down there. Instagram, and then we can either do Zoom or Facebook Messenger. I mean, I even do landline readings still, so yeah, it's all good. I just don't give out my private cell number. Who does? Okay, let's do this. Last card down. You got fire, you got earth, you got air, you got water. Of course, what's left? Spirit, right? The Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn, and this is definitely the Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts. Please take a nice deep breath. Okay. The beloved, my beloved Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts, please. What is the perfect healing mantra, right? That if they were going to see this as a spell kit, right? They've got their fire, their earth, their air, their water, right? So they cast the spell with this mantra, with this spell fragment, and work this mantra, you know, every day, whatever, every 15 minutes, whatever they want to do there, which will definitely help them have patience, balance out that element of water for them in this friendship, right? To bring to them a friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too, with that clear quartz, infinite possibilities, that clarity of mind, that protection, that safety. with this new love that is in their orbit, right? And the healing angels are there to help them heal, to prepare for that. So really, their own higher selves, they can be patient and they can be loving with themselves, which means when they get impatient, it's like, it's okay, I love you. Here we go. What's their perfect healing mantra then? Their new moon and gem to full and cap. Anchoring the light. The light is always within me, even when you're dealing with the shadow. Right? Even when you are impatient, even if you are possessed with one of the 7 deadlies, right? Anchoring the light, it really gives you a nice sense of truth, right? The truth of who we are is immutable and eternal. And people go, is it light? Is it dark? It's beyond light and dark, honestly, because it's outside of the realm of time and space, where we have the illusion of separation. You could say the first and greatest illusion, but illusions aren't real. Yeah, it's a little tricky. A little brain imploder for you there. Yeah, try Course in Miracles. They dropped it on my head again. I'm doing the workbook again. Go fig. Nothing like a pandemic. Anchoring the light. The light is always within me. When you anchor the light, you are accepting the infinite life force of the universe as your guardian, navigator, and companion. Well, I don't know. I think during a Mercury retrograde, that's going to be helpful. Right, particularly for my gems and the Virgos too. I mean, we're ruled by Mercury. As you anchor the light, you are no longer a person trying to find the deeper meaning of connection. Instead, you know yourself to be a living expression of connection, simply appearing in human form. This is my unity consciousness, right? E equals MC squared. So that's energy and blah, blah, blah math. I love you, Uncle Al. But what is that E? Energy, it manifests itself in the masculine form as light, truth, and in feminine form, love. That's why you say light and love. What you're saying is energy. But to me, that's why my company, by Drawing the Circle, our tagline since 1998 is bringing people together with spirit, which is energy, which is unity, blah, blah, blah. So this last little bit here, this mantra is ideal for overcoming fear, reducing cravings, and making important life decisions. Now, that I'm feeling strong here, because decision is an element of fire, right? So this friendship part could be about being friendly to yourself, bringing in, obviously, as stated on here, new friendships, right? But with a certain clarity. And there is new love, and I'm really feeling that there, for some of you, it just has to be that you're reviewing your relationships, right? Why would you not be? It's Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So for you to have patience with yourself and others by anchoring the light, it's going to make a really nice prayer blessing. Please take a nice deep breath. My collective pantheons of the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. Archangel Ariel, the Raphaelite legions, the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, and the ascended masters of soul contracts. Please may the Gemini collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need. This, their new moon in Gemini, waxing to full in Capricorn, that they may take a piece of clear quartz to help them focus, to help them visualize, to meditate, to set those goals that are centered within their heart, opening them up to the infinite probability. Why? Because the light is always within them. They are always anchoring the light. We all are. And working with the healing angels of new love to renew their love for themselves in a friendly way, and to whoever else is coming around, and maybe people new who are coming in, so that they can really stay patient, to gently hover above the fray and watch the movie. Right? Watch the movie, watch things unfold, because love is always kind and patient from the higher selves, so that they can manifest the friendships in their life in whatever way, shape, or form, even if it's lover to brother, or, well, brother to lover sounds gross, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, right? So bring to them friendship true, sharing, laughter, understanding too, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As I will it, so let it be done. So motivate. So it is. Hold for it. When you edit the videos, you know exactly when the music starts. Really, really nice read, guys. Very friendly. This might be one you want to share with your friends, right? Anybody, certainly with Gemini placement. And if you liked it, again, like it. Thumbs up. Even if you didn't, just like it so some Gemini can find it on the internet somewhere, right? Comment if you feel it, because that helps too. And certainly if you want to book me, I told you how. Find me, slide into my DMs. Check out my book, Words of Grace. You might, it's $9.99 USD. It's costs less than a pack of cigarettes. So, and it'll certainly give you more bang for your buck. And it's in my voice. You'll dig it. Otherwise, really seriously, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon, your new moon in Gem 2 full in Cap, my darling Geminis. You know I'm gonna say it. Be outrageous, be truly, truly, truly outrageous. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.